Hey gamers, this is Daybreaker Rein here with just another gaming rant. I honestly didn't see myself making another video on this topic, but I figured instead of going on this huge Twitter or social media rant about it, I would try to use my platform on YouTube to open the floor for discussion and get my thoughts out there and be a little bit more constructive about it. So for those of you who are not familiar with the website, Humble Bundle is a game bundle site that is pretty nifty and essentially works where you pay what you want, and depending on how much you pay unlocks games that you can redeem through Steam. So you could pay say $1 and get a couple games that normally would cost you way more than that. It is pretty awesome, and I myself have partook in purchasing some bundles, gotten some really good stuff. It is also neat that you could divide how the money is separated between the website developer and even charity. It is certainly a good way to rack up a Steam collection if you're looking to do so. Right now, a Humble Bundle is offering a 2K bundle, and if you pay the max amount for the third tier, you get Battleborn. In the tier before, you even get a DLC starter pack, like I believe it's custom skins and things of that nature. This I noticed has kind of opened the doors again for people poking fun at the fact the game is on sale yet again, this time being packaged with other games. So the main point of this video is that I want to have a discussion and get some better perspective on why Battleborn is getting the hatred that it does. As of right now, I haven't heard anyone give me valid criticism of the game. It's been more or less people saying they don't like it just cause, and no further elaboration has been given. Frankly, to me, this honestly is just not enough of a reason. I will stress that everything is in the eye of the beholder when it comes to what people like and don't like. I won't try to sway you to like something just because I like it, same way I won't try to sway you to dislike something that I don't like. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and that truly is the beauty of things. I am however dumbfounded by the lack of any real criticism other than people saying the game is just shit. Well, why is it shit? Does it have something to do with the time of its release? The game was launched just a few weeks before Overwatch came into full retail, and it was also during Overwatch's beta run. A lot of people I have seen compare the two games, and this is simply just not the case because both games reside in their own genre, with Overwatch being a competitive FPS, while Battleborn is a first-person MOBA with a lot less shooting and more of a focus on melee combat and lane control, much like several games of the genre. This in turn led me to make a video previously about the topic, and just to get my thoughts out there with the perspective of somebody who has played the game and gotten a fair amount of enjoyment from it, while trying to separate Overwatch from it with my limited knowledge of the game, since I really haven't played Overwatch and everything that I know about the game has been through hearsay and just other people talking about it. Now, I'm not trying to start a White Knight campaign for Battleborn or trying to be a champion for Gearbox, because the game received my criticism and it still does. There are several things I feel need to be altered to make the game a more enjoyable experience overall, and while I give credit to Gearbox for being as active with the community as they have been, several things have been left unaddressed or frankly made worse. I took a small break from the game to return and be greeted with matchmaking divided into competitive and casual, and choosing the game mode was now based on voting rather than setting up matches as a specific mode. I already had my complaints about the multiplayer and the matchmaking in general having balance issues, so believe me when I say that this only adds to my list of complaints. As I stated earlier, everything is to the eye of the beholder, but I feel this game gets a lot more hate than it should. It is definitely far from perfect, but I don't think it is as bad as I've heard people make it out to be. To me, it captures a lot of the charm that Borderlands had, with the sort of over-the-topness of the design, the character dialogue, and the sort of nonchalant way the characters are facing what is imminent doom. It is all humorous in its own way, and while I'm not the biggest fan of MOBAs, I find enjoyment in it. It certainly isn't a game of the year, but I don't feel like it's the turd of the century either. So I'm sure you're all tired of hearing what I have to say, but I'd like to hear from those who come across this video. What is some of the criticism you have of the game? I'd like something more than just saying it is a piece of shit without any sort of rhyme or reason. A little more insight would be extremely welcome, and I only ask that you have at least played the game to give me your input. Granted, I am opening the doors regardless, so there are those who are on the hate train that will probably come around sooner or later. But like I said, I'm not here to sway your opinions, simply just opening discussion for something that has been festering on my mind for some time. So I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch the video and hear my rambles. If you are so inclined, you can check out my other video on the topic in the description below. All feedback is welcome. Tell me what you like about the game, tell me what you don't like about it. I'm here to hear every side of the argument. Floor is open, and I hope to hear some helpful insight to solve this mystery of why the game is being dragged through the mud and the muck, when I frankly don't feel it deserves that. Anyways guys, this has been Daybreaker Rein, and I will catch you all in the next one.